Hi, welcome to the Tech for All channel. Sometimes having a recording what's happening in front of your vehicle could be vital. Dash cameras are unique and a very powerful tool, so powerful that they are forbidden in some countries. If you haven't used one in Austria, for example, it can cost you a few €1,000 of a fine. And in other countries, it may be used as a proof in courts. And since you are here, you are apparently interested in my take on the 2018's best budget dash cams. We put a maximum budget of $80 and which are the best options in that price range. Let's get started. The ThiEye Safeel One is among the most compact I've ever tested and at the same time providing excellent results no matter the conditions. It is the very first time ThiEye designed a dash camera and they seem to have done pretty well. The device remains discreet and at the same time doesn't seem to lack too many features. The build quality is pretty good and the recording operation is stable and with pretty high quality. You may count on good footage even in low light. What makes this model unique is the automatic black and white mode, which triggers as soon as it's too dark and allows capturing a bit more details. The maximum advertised resolution is 1296p, but that is in 4:3 format, maybe good for trucks and higher vehicles. 1080p is also there, and this is the resolution most of the people will prefer to record at. The device is equipped with a powerful processor used in many action cameras, as well as a good wide-angle optics, doesn't have Wi-Fi capabilities, and doesn't support the high-efficiency video codec. A good side is the availability of an extra USB port on the charger. Number 4 brings us to the 70Mi, a dash camera which generated a lot of noise, mostly because it's part of Xiaomi's huge empire and costs around $30. Equipped with a 2-megapixel Sony image sensor and supported maximum resolution of 1080p, this dash cam is a perfect choice if you are on a tight budget. Not only that, but it also supports voice commands, which help you to capture and save events while you're driving without having to get distracted. There is no dedicated display, and this function is outsourced to your smartphone. You may connect to the 70Mi via a convenient smartphone app and adjust the settings that you need. This also is an easy way to download your recordings. The 70Mi by default saves them as a 1-minute long files, which are not that large and pretty easy to transfer. The video quality is good, actually surprisingly good for such an affordable solution. The mount allows you to be flexible with adjusting the angle and is very easy to install. I've seen numerous reviews praising its qualities. There have also been some remarks about the distorted image, and there indeed are sometimes chromatic aberrations visible. The field of view is 130 degrees and is not as wide as some of the other devices in this chart. The lucky number 3 goes to the most expensive device in this chart, and perhaps the slightly higher price is the main reason it won't get a more prestige position. The Vantrue N1 Pro. It is a refresh of the N1 series with current 2018 characteristics, the same Sony image sensor as the 70Mi, equipped with a bit more powerful chipset. It has 160 degrees field of view and lens with f/1.8 aperture, which is among the largest in that class. The basic model doesn't have embedded GPS, but there are upgrades possible. The firmware is GPS ready and you can buy an extra module. Should you want a 24 parking surveillance, it is triggered by motion detection, and you will also need a hot wire. In fact, parking mode will work even without hot wiring if the battery is full and will last for as long as it can provide power. The small embedded battery is heat resistant and remains operational in temperatures even up to 70 degrees Celsius. The most remarkable feature is the microSD support up to 256 gigabytes. And that's quite a thing! You can store days of 1080p footage and more than a week if the recording is 720p. Getting hotter, number 2, which for 11 months already keeps the leading position for best bang for your buck, given from the reputable dashcamtalk.com website, and indeed it is a brilliant solution, the BlueSky CB1W. Indeed, it is a brilliant solution, perhaps the only device I never ever had issues or complaints about. It may be rather simple, but whatever it is supposed to do, it does it pretty well. This is another discrete dashcam without a display, a third member in the chart with the Sony IMX323 sensor and very well balanced video capabilities and features. Priced at just above $50, it is more expensive than the 70mi, but I believe the recorded footage is slightly better. No voice commands. Instead, it has a convenient button which can fulfill a few operations. The rest is configured through the smartphone app via Wi-Fi. The mount allows 360-degree rotation, there is parking mode, 150-degree field of view, and what makes it stand out is the use of a capacitor instead of a battery, which is perfect especially if you live in a hotter area and you have concerns about having a lithium-ion battery inside your car. If you go for a hard wiring kit, parking mode is available too. From the accessories, you may buy an additional CPL filter. And time for number 1, a budget device which may seem like a nice step up from its previous generation, the 70mi Pro. It raises the bar with a lot of improvements and is quite surprising to see it at that price level. The only camera from the chart that supports 2.7K, and that won't cost you extra storage space because the powerful processor supports high-efficiency video codec, which offers better compression and preserves the same quality at about half of the space which is needed by the 264 compression. Micro SD support goes up to 64 GB. There is high-quality lens with 140-degree field of view and very well visible display. 70mi Pro keeps the convenient voice commands known from the non-Pro model, and they are now even easier to access. Also, a bright and well visible display with 4 navigation buttons below it, and that allows you to configure the cam without having to use the app. Should you prefer configuration via the mobile phone, that is possible too. The basic version was launched at $69 with a massive Indiegogo campaign. There is an option to use GPS and take advantage of ADAS, Advanced Driver Assistance features. The GPS module should be purchased separately though, similar to the Vantrue N1 Pro. So, on the Tech for All channel, these are the best budget dashcams of the year which won't break your pocket and will provide excellent video quality and, with some of the models, quite unique and useful features. Which one is your favorite and why? Even if you prefer a model that is not in the chart, feel free to say which that is and why you like it. For any questions and ideas, get in touch via the comments below the video. Thank you for visiting my modest place online. If you liked the video, make sure to click this nice little button indicating that, Subscribing will be even better and comes for free. And see you soon!